good question. I've never thought about that. I think it happens organically. Like for example, this is me, Adil. Now if I have to play a role of say Prakash Ji, certain images of Prakash Ji or the words that I would choose to express myself right now, he would choose differently, wouldn't he? Like his vocabulary would be different than my vocabulary. So when I try my best to say truthfully the words which he would actually say in my place to answer this question, if I start imagining those words or somebody wrote those words for me, and if I keep saying, so a certain impression is getting created within me and who is watching me. So if you keep repeating that for some time, then it's in spite of being you, you are also layering it with the other character. That's what I think so far. I don't know actually, because I never broke into the industry. No, actually, literally, I'm saying your question is absolutely correct. But I am not the right person because I never wanted to act in movies. After I graduated from NSD, I only wanted to do theatre. But someone came from Bombay, the director of Ishqiya, Abhishek Chaube, and he convinced me, he flew from Bombay to Delhi, and he convinced me to act in his film. So after that, I acted, and then some people saw that film. Oh, who is this actor? Only thing I would probably suggest is that fall in love with the craft. Don't do much. So you should do 10% PR, 90% work. And nowadays people do 90% PR and 10% of hard work. I would suggest that only thing probably you should focus on is to learn to go deeper into the craft of acting. You know, what is it that makes you wake up in the morning and like, oh, I'm going to go and do my scene today. Not because what you get after doing the scene, which is probably some applause or may not be some applause. If you don't do good, they will say, so instead, you focus on the craft. Even if you do a small part, then still people would appreciate you. The film didn't work, but oh, wo ladka lekin acha tha. So I would suggest that focus on the craft. If you do a 3-minute role, people will remember you. Even the film didn't do well. You know, that's what happened to me quite often. Like the film was not okay, but Adil was good. So that builds your credibility and you will never run out of work. You will always get work. There is no setback. I love acting. I never had any setback. If I don't get films, I'll do theatre because I need to just act. It doesn't have to be in front of the camera. It just have to be in front of 2 people I can act. Yeah, I will have problems with money, but that I can do something else to earn money, no? I cook, I drive, I can be a driver, I can be a cook. Yeah, I have a lot of, I'd like to collaborate with Reema Das. I'd like to work with great directors from across the globe. Role-wise, I would love to play, probably I'm too old now to play that role. I'd like to play Hankodev, the role of him, you know, who used around 7-8 art forms to propagate his Vaishnavism. So he's the only saint in the country, in the world probably, who used art forms to talk about Vaishnavism. Nobody else did that. You know? So to celebrate him, I would love to, but I think I'm too old to play Hankodev, but maybe Tagore, Rabindranath Tagore or Krishna.